check the chicken and I'm out of there. Golden mouthpiece, baby, I turned out a lot of squares. I see these niggas acting scared cause the mob in there. The fan deuce with me, it
What's
get
the
milly.
deal?
Got
It's
the Glock
AOB, Eazy, man. Church Mob representative. I'm here about to bust down with K Shotta, man. Y'all get ready for some game, you dig? So my name is Eazy. Well, my name been Eazy for like ever. It's been Eazy something. Around the time I had stopped rapping, so I started rapping again, and I wanted to like recreate myself and my image and everything. I had grown. I had went to jail. I did some time. So when I came home, I wanted to start over and have a new brand. And at the time, a lot of rappers with acronyms in their name was like starting to really pop. Like you got like NBA Youngboy, OMB, PZ, you know, EBK. You know, it's like hella rappers with acronyms. So I was just like, you know, I'm gonna just make one too. And like, you know, I already had this shit tatted on my stomach. So I just was like, I'm gonna go from Eazy. My name was Eazy B. I'm gonna go from Eazy B to AOB Eazy. Because when you typed in Eazy B, hella like, did you mean Eazy E or all this extra shit? That was really my name around the town type shit. And I always just push up as I'm Eazy. So just as my rap name, I wanted to have an acronym like most rappers, and that's how I had that.
Do you have like a specific like kind of definition for it? Or?
You know, it's crazy because like when I had got violated and shit while I was on federal probation, the little prosecutor tried to say it stands for all on a bitch. I don't know anything about none of that. It stands for all our brothers. But yeah, the feds will try to say it stands for all on a bitch.
Oh, okay.
It's like me and my brothers that I really grew up with and got it out the mud with that, you know, knee high, TY type shit. All our brothers type shit, you feel me?
So then you really been rocking with the same people that you really grew up with right now then?
For sure. I mean, I could say since like maybe like, because I moved to a certain section of my city around like 6th grade. So all through middle school, high school, I've been having like the same circle, the same homies, same associates. We all from the same section. We all rep the same section. We all did all types of shit together. It's like everybody knows me and my brother. So it's not like we know gang or anything like that. But I'm just saying like these are my people. It's like a family. Like you feel me? So this is my family, and I've been with it forever.
When did the music really come into play, man?
My whole entire life, I always loved music. I used to look up to rappers. I used to try to watch music videos whenever I could get on the computer. I'd go try to watch videos. Whenever I go to somebody's house that had cable, I'm watching BET and MTV. I'm listening to the radio with the cassette, recording certain songs I like. I'm turning in cans and buying tapes at warehouse and going to the mall, going to Sam Goody and busting. I'm getting tapes before CDs was out. It was just like I always loved rap, and I always was into it. I would say about like 8th grade when I started really writing. 7th, 8th grade, I had this teacher. He's famous and shit. His name's Mr. Kajatani. He was he got like a whole little mathematician, little rap thing he does, and he kind of taught me how to write bars. And I never knew. I would just rap. Like, and I would freestyle, and it kind of got me from freestyling to writing, and it made me more of a real artist. And then I would say 9th grade, I recorded my first song, and then all through high school, I was making little songs and shit, but I didn't really become big on the rap scene, making real music, putting shit out till like 2012, which is around when I went to jail for a minute. So yeah.
You knew like this rap shit is like what you really wanted to do, you know what I mean?
I mean, I wouldn't even say like it's something that I wanted to do. It's just something that I have to do because it's something I really have a passion to do. Like, I really like, even when I stop making music, or if I don't make music for a while, like I'm gonna hear a song and I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to make a song like this, or I want to do something like this, but put my spin on it because it's just like I love music, and like sometimes like I want to hear a certain song and that song's not out yet, so I gotta make that song. You feel me? So like it's just. That's how it goes with that.
How long would you say you really like been like making music for? You know what I mean?
Altogether, I would for sure say since 2007 was my first time recording a song. 2007.
And I noticed, bro, like you got kind of like a Bay Area kind of sound. You know what I mean? Like where does that come from? You know what I mean?
That come from just growing up listening to Messy Marv and Mac Dre and the Jacka and watching their DVDs and watching hood documentaries and just seeing that. Like I went to the Bay when I was a kid. My whole family is from Vallejo, California. My great grandparents immigrated there from the Philippines after the war, and like if I go there, like I have a very like a prestigious last name in Vallejo and shit. So like I used to go out there during summer break, winter break, holidays and shit as a kid, and like I had cousins that was from Vallejo and from Richmond, and that's how I was getting put on all the Mac Dre, the Messy Marvs, and all the rappers from out there. So I went from listening to what was on the radio to listen to shit that was on CDs and DVDs, and then that was around the same time MP3 players came out and iPods. So boom, I'm bumping all bass shit. Like I was already on it, like because I always listened to E40, Be Legit for sure. That was like we always bumped that shit in my household growing up. But everybody else came on later on, like when Messy Marv was really popping. So that's how I would do it. I'll go to the Bay and I'll see what was popping out there, and then that's really what influenced most of my music. If you ask me who my favorite rappers are, 9 times out of 10, I mean, 3 out of the first 5 is gonna be from the Bay for sure.
Like, would you say that you're way more influenced by that sound than say, like over here, say SD?
I would say it's not that I'm influenced by it. I would say it's just more me. Like growing up in San Diego, I love San Diego rap music, but all the big rappers was like Eazy Uno, Big June, Don Diego, Mitchie Slick, and these are all gang members, gangster rappers. But me, I like player, smooth, calm, player shit, knocking bitches. They rapped about knocking bitches, get money, but they was gang banging too. You feel me? And I love their music and all the shit. But like it was just more something to this music up here I gravitated more towards, because I could just sit back, pop my collar, and you know not have to look tough. You feel me? Because I've always been trying to be like a funny, you feel me, just player gentleman. Like you feel me, just try to be somewhere and just a motherfucker want to gravitate towards me because I'm giving off player vibes. You feel me? So that's why I gravitated towards that more than San Diego and more than LA. Because I fuck with some LA shit too, but it was just like my preference with music, player shit, the Bay. Like for instance, certain shit from Chicago, Twisted, Do or Die, I gravitate towards more because they player too. You feel me? It was just more so Texas, hella Texas shit, like Pimp C, even Zero. Like they not all super duper gang banging, killing motherfuckers all day. They rapping about sliding in the fly whip, knocking a bad bitch, smoking some good shit. You feel me? So that's the type of shit I'm into.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that in your music, man.
For
like
sure.
you really be speaking some ism in your music.
Definitely
you know
try
I mean?
to.
Hey, bro, so I noticed, you just dropped a song on your page, Headed OT.
Let me on me lap, like who wants some smoke? Pop grease and rock Grammys, I ain't talking broke. Can't knock nobody hustle, I might knock your hoe. Don't fuck with babbies, my own son can't watch no Paw Patrol.
Oh yeah, that's a motherfucking clip. I just dropped a clip to a video that we shot, shit, like over maybe a year and a half ago, to a song called Headed OT. That's on the Church Mob tape called Mob Rules. It's out on everything. Just type in Church Mob, Mob Rules, everything spelled regular, no Z's, no none of that. Church Mob, Mob Rules. We got a whole tape with everybody on the roster from Church Mob. You feel me? And we got a song on there called Headed OT. It's me, KG the Plug, and Barzo. And we shot a video to it. We still haven't dropped it yet. We probably drop it in the coming weeks or so. You know, I just wanted to put it up on the internet and get people's opinion on it, see if they was eager for it. You know, I'll be holding on to certain material for a while because I just like to let shit build up and drop shit at certain times. You feel me? So that song is pretty old now, and it's been out and it's out on everything. So if you want to stream that, go ahead. Video coming soon. Yeah, I got a whole tape damn near done. I gotta get one feature done. I gotta get all of it mixed down, and I gotta record, I want to say 4 more songs, but they're all written down already, and I just gotta go to the lab and do it. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I know you motherfuckers probably know what it's gonna be called. Still haven't came up with a name for it. I want to finish the whole shit, listen to it, and come up with a title that way. But it's in the works, and it should be done within a month. For sure, I'm putting the timestamp on it.
The first track that I heard from you was this Ancient Greece.
On the acting kill zone, I'm high as fuck. Blame me on me. You thought you finna line me up? Such a player. All my bitches hate my guts. She outside right now. She ain't making us get it.
Bitch, I'm a P. You thought I was finna let you fuck? Ha.
That's me and my boy KG the Plug. He's also on Church Mob Records. It was produced by the homie Jay Wretched and Broken Star. they hella ill when it comes to these beats, recording all the shit. Tap in with them. They got all the shit going on. Some of the coolest white boys I know. You feel me? They did the beats. We was on shrooms. We was smoking weed. We was doing our shit in the lab that night. We wrote that shit going back and forth. You feel me? And it was like a cool ass session. You feel me? Yeah. That motherfucker out. It's not dropped on no streaming platforms, but it is on YouTube on Thomas Tyrell channel. So go ahead and check that out. It should be KG the Plug, AOB, Eazy, Agent Grease. Yeah.
All you broke bitches, please listen up. Say, bitch, if you fucking for 100, please give it up. Stop it. Go and raise your kids, don't mean to bring them up. Get a job. I ain't talking about no scamming, bitch. You need a punch.
In your songs, and you got a clip out, you know, you mentioned, you know, if a motherfucker speaks on your name, speak highly. You know what I mean? Like,
I just wanted to tell the world it don't cost 1 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, $1, $10, $20, $50, $100 a band, 2 bands, 5 bands, 10 bands. It don't cost nothing to keep my motherfucking name out your mouth when you talking to these bitches. If you gonna speak on my name, speak highly of me, or don't speak on me at all.
I mean, I just feel like as a man, you know, you can't talk down on another man to another person if that man's not there to at least defend himself. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, what type of man does that make you to have to talk about another man to a person? Like, if I'm gonna speak on somebody, I'm gonna speak highly on this person, or I'm just not gonna speak on it at all, because it's not my business to be out here saying a motherfucker is this or that, because what am I gaining from that? Do I think I'm gonna get some action from this bitch for that? Like, that's some police shit. Like, if you think about it, you could be running your mouth to me to a bitch and she could be a whole fucking police informant. You feel me? So it's just like, don't speak on me unless you're gonna speak highly of me, bro.
How you pimping on your girlfriend? What's up with that? How you pull it out but ain't bust a strap? How you mad at the pimpin' when the bitch choose? How you jump a nigga but you still lose? How you solid when you bitch niggas lips loose? Chip with me, chip a nigga like a chip tooth. Roll running play, sliding down the 10. Trying to stay above water and up out the pen.
Yeah, Come Again, I made that song for this. Fuck it, it's a crazy story with that song.
Okay.
Right? Because it got boom. We was pushing this shit called Yo Mob while we was on probation because we couldn't really fully fuck with each other. So it was like a Mobtober little SoundCloud release we did, like only on SoundCloud, Mobtober, and we couldn't make no music together, so it was more so like a compilation of all the homies. So I had to throw my little song on there, and I found that beat. The homie, another cool ass white boy, Jet Blast, he from up out of Long Beach, not too far and shit. He cool as fuck. I found a beat on YouTube. It was like Frosty the Snowman type beat or some shit. I bought the lease, threw that shit on. We put it to the studio, made it. Everything I said on there was motherfucking facts. Like I said, it dropped in October. I shot to it in January, pre-COVID, right before COVID hit. I mean, COVID was around, but right before the shutdowns and shit. Shot that video. That's for sure one of my best singles right there. That's one out of all my songs by myself. That one probably got the most numbers. So yeah.
No, that shit hard.
Good looking out.
And like, how was your process in the studio? Like, do you be punching in, or like you write your shit?
Nah, I got partners that do that shit. That shit hurts my nerves, because they'll take up studio time doing that shit. I love to go to the lab prepared. I'll be at the crib. I swear, I'm such a perfectionist with my music. That's why, like, I don't understand a motherfucker hating on my shit, because like, I really take time with my shit, bro. Like, I literally listen to a beat, I write to the beat. Every bar, I start the beat back and run through it, and then do the new bar. Then run it back, run through it, do the new bar. I sit there and put different bars and X bars out. Like, I'm not gonna say that, I'm gonna say this instead. I sit there and I'll really take like a whole hour to write one song, because I'll really run through that shit bar for bar for bar. You feel me? And that's why I like to do that. And then I'll record myself rapping it, because if I just write it and leave it there, the next day I might forget my melody, because I want everything so perfect. So boom, I record myself rapping it and shit, and then I'll go to the lab and then do the shit. Then I'll record the shit. When I go to the lab, I record, and then I say, okay, leave that on there, and then I'm gonna record again, and then I record again, and he deletes the first one. So it's like, cause I feel more confident in myself when I got another me rapping at the same time as me.
Oh, you
so
mean
like,
you double it?
Yeah, so like, but then I have them deleted afterwards, cause it made me feel more confident and more cocky when I got two of me. You feel me? So like, I'm really a perfectionist and really picky when it comes to how I record, how I write. I can't just be on somebody else's time. And that's why I like be doing a lot of shit by myself, and then have a motherfucker hop on something with a certain type of craft. And if I don't have it done in that craft, then I'm not gonna feel confident in my work, and I'm not gonna like it. You feel me? So I make sure everything I make, even if it's some bullshit, at least it sounds good to me. You feel me?
Well, what's some stuff that you was going through? You know what I mean? Just coming up as a youngin', you know what I mean, in San Diego. You know what I mean?
Shit. Really, I mean, San Diego probably like almost any other city in California. I'm from the Spring Valley area, San Diego. You feel me? It's an unincorporated area. It's literally like on the other side of the freeway. In San Diego, if you're not from the southeast, they're like, oh, they from over there. But like literally, the southeast stops in Skyline, and then there's a freeway, and there's Spring Valley. You feel me? So that's where we are. That's where I'm from, Spring Valley, part of San Diego. You feel me? Typical Spring Valley life. We go to La Presa Middle School, Mount Miguel High School. You might play Pop Warner. You might play Little League. Might play rec basketball. You feel me? We be out here on player shit trying to knock a bitch, cause like it be bitches with money that go to our school because they got these houses on the hills that's like deep in Spring Valley. They got like nice houses up on the hills, but then they got regular houses and apartment complexes on the bottom of the hill, right? So like it'd be like some cool little bitches you could try to break for some in school. We all went to the swap meet and stole. We all went to Spring Valley Shopping Center, Kmart and stole. You feel me? Once we got in the whips, you feel me? We out here going to Plaza Bonita. That's the closest mall to us. Are we catching the bus and trolley? You feel me? It's just a regular San Diego life, bro. We was really outside. We was going to parties. We was drinking Four Locos. Like, that's just the regular shit. You feel me? It was guns. It was fights. It was stabbing. Shit like that happened. Homies getting stabbed. Homies getting shot. Homies, regular shit. You feel me? Regular California life. That's the best I could describe it. It's not LA. It's not Oakland. It's Dago though, man. You feel me?
Like what's something that you can say that only comes out of Dago? You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Okay. And like, it's like we're real playerish. Like we too player. Like we move a certain way. Like we hated on by most of the state. Like we just move different. We romantic. Like we out here. We casting numbers around here with these bitches. You feel me? Motherfuckers know us for being out here, going to LA, knocking a bitch. Going to the Bay, knocking a bitch. Going to IE, knocking a bitch. That's what we do. We knock bitches. We be on fly shit. You feel me? We got good weed. We got good shit. We by the border. You feel me? Like, you feel me? We got the best taco shop you gonna find anywhere is in San Diego. So that's one thing that's only coming out of San Diego. It's some good game and some taco shop. I mean, it's good game all over, but we got some different game up out of Dago. We got some good taco shop for you. You feel me?
Now, in Dago, do you experience things like sideshows and stuff like that that are now kind of like coming out here in OC, you know, like the takeover and all that shit?
Right.
But what I remember, that shit was a Bay Area thing only.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. The side shows is definitely from the Bay. Dago, for sure, we always had the hops. It was always lowriders in the town.
Okay.
You feel me? Since I can remember, it was bikes, motorcycles, motorcycle clubs, and lowrider clubs. My whole entire childhood, I never remember a sideshow in San Diego as a kid. Now, high school, we doing sideshow. We got hot models. We on Grand with it. We over there by Keeler Park with it. And models, we sliding around doing donuts and doing all the shit. You feel me? But in Fan Bam parking lot, we out here just doing it just because we was listening to some Mac Dre or some Messy Mark. We like, man, we about to turn this bitch up. We doing donuts and go find the whip in the Fan Bam parking lot just because we felt like it. You feel me? We caught the Furley Ghost. You feel me? But for sure, that's just a Bay thing. I remember I just had to go to the Bay last year for court, and I had a telly, and I was laying in bed. I got court in the morning, so I'm in there with the lights off. I'm just chilling, and fucking the window open in the room, and I just hear it. All night, bro. I'm like, damn, if I didn't have court, I'd get my ass up and go out there and turn up with these motherfuckers, man. I know his tires is gone. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
some Bay shit for sure. But I love to see it everywhere now. I see it's big in LA. I see they doing that shit out here tough. You feel me? So I'm fucking with it. I love to see that shit. That shit is cool. That shit is fun. You feel me? And we do it in the valley. We be doing it for like the homie funeral. The homie funeral, we going dumb type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna say it's like the Bay. That shit just happened. Just an intersection. It'll happen on the freeway in the Bay. You'll be stuck in traffic and it's a whole sideshow going on the freeway. Like, we not doing that in the town.
Like Mac Dre, Keith the Sneak, all these guys had everybody like, you know what I mean, like going dumb and stuff like that. Everybody was doing it, not just like out there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
It was a hype movement. It was after Mac Dre died. The cool part about it, I mean, it was going on before Mac Dre died. It was the Fizz movement at the time. But I would say I was really happy when, because E40, he always had like kind of a great platform with rap. He could make it on these movies, on these TV screens that Keith the Sneak couldn't. You feel me?
Right.
Or like other rappers from the Bay couldn't do. E40 always had that platform. So when he did that song "Tell Me When to Go" with Keep the Sneak, and then MTV came and did a My Block, and they showed the world the Bay, a lot of motherfuckers took note, and they like, oh, that shit player. And then on top of that, like a lot of different cities seemed like, damn, they kind of like us. Like they dress different, because you know California, California always the most flyest, like, because we could dress however we want because we got good weather. We don't gotta be out here in big ass coats and tin boots. Like, we can be out here on fly shit. You feel me?
Like we always like been ahead of the game. Like you go to other places, they still wearing like shit that we wore like years ago. You know what I mean?
That's facts. I mean, that's facts to an extent. You go to places like Chicago and New York, like these big cities, motherfuckers will have some shit on. It's not the whole town or nothing like that, but like a select few will have that shit on. But definitely, I feel like California be setting trends. Like, if you look at most of the shit motherfuckers wear, like you could tell, like, motherfuckers still throw Dickie suits, khaki suits on. Like, you know where that came from.
Yeah, but shit. It's more rare now, but I'm starting to see it more often again. You know what I mean?
Like every rapper, model, Instagram motherfucker got a picture in some motherfucking khakis with a bandana or some chucks or some shit on, because where that shit come from? We always like, you gotta look at it. Most of the most influential movies for like our generation, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, The Wood, most of these movies is in California. You feel me? So like the whole country, Poetic Justice, movies like this, the whole country is watching how motherfuckers from California is dressing. They seen Tupac with his hat on backwards with a baseball jersey on that. Oh, that shit flying. I'm about to throw that shit on. Oh, you feel me? Like it's like we've always had an influence when it came to at least how you dress, for sure.
Now, how would you say the music has changed from like back in those days to now? You know what I mean?
I would say music gotten way different, and I feel like it's cool because it's making rap more universal. Like, it's so many sub-genres in rap now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I remember when I was a kid, like, rap was just, like, wasn't like rock. Rap wasn't like rock. Rap wasn't like, even like R&B. Rap wasn't like, I was born in 91, so, like, we didn't have as much access to rap if you didn't have TV or radio, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just there. You feel me? So it wasn't on shit now like it is now. Like, I'm walking through the mall the other day and I hear a fucking Ty Dolla $ign talking about Brazy or something on a song, and I'm just like, God damn, I remember when I was a kid, the only music we had seen was Snoop and them on some gang banging shit, was Snoop and them crip walking. You feel me? So now I'm walking through the mall and I hear Ty Dolla $ign say Brazy. I'm walking through the mall is playing this music and saying Brazy. So I'm in Jamba Juice. I go into Jamba Juice, they playing Drake, and it's Draco comes on after. But I know this is Jamba's speakers inside. This ain't a worker. This is they're playing Draco in here. So it's like now rap is so like, it's so many different genres now. You feel me? It's more universal. And I can't do nothing but be happy for that, because I mean my rap might be some player shit. I might be in a player pimp hop category, but I still go listen to trap because I fuck with Gucci Man, or I listen to the Bay. That's their own genre too. You feel me? Bay rap is its own genre. Gangster rap is its own genre. You got whatever Lil Uzi and them, and the auto tune rappers and the face tats. Like they got that genre too. I don't know what they call that, but you know, with so many genres, it made it more universal. So rap is the world now.
Obviously, like say like XXX Tentacion, even though
right.
I'm not his biggest fan or nothing, but like I still like seeing the mixture of genres, or even like Trippie Redd at the time.
Right.
But I don't even fuck with him like after that.
Because I don't listen to them, but like I have people that do, and like I didn't try. I'm always because I don't just listen to rap. I listen to R&B. I listen to hella shit. But I love rap. That's my music. But I listen to hella shit. So if somebody says, "Oh, so and so was hard," whoop de whoop, I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm not trying to listen to Trippie Redd. Even that weirdo, I'm not gonna even give him no.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know, I don't like to give rats platforms.
Yeah, I know. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
But like when I'm like, okay, like I'm not fucking with this. I'm not gonna listen to it, but it's cool because I know that there's other kids that like this shit.
Like, so what's some Bay Area artist that's making noise right now that you can think about? Man?
It's so crazy because like, so growing up, it was Messy Mar, Mac Dre, the Jacka. So after that, like Joe Blow, Filthy, because I started listening to Livewire rappers in like 09. I dropped a tape called Town Business. HD was on it, Jay Stalin was on it, Filthy Rich was on it, Lil Blood was on it, and Lil Ruger was on it, and Shady Nate was on it. So like off the dribble, I've always listened to them for sure. Like them six right there, I've always listened to them from then to now. So them right there is the most. If you want to hear some cool ass Bay rappers, fuck with them. I still fuck with Young Day. I made a song with a rapper named Young Day from Vallejo, one of the hardest rappers. He's the closest rapper to me that sounds like Mac Dre. It's a rapper from Oakland named Lil Bear Rubber Band. I fuck with. He be popping some super player shit. It's a rapper named The Trifling from Oakland. Super duper player shit. It'll make you feel like you're him when you're sliding down that street, popping some shit out the window. Throw this song on called Tri Style Again. So I fuck with them for sure. 1100 himself, Scandal the Dark Lord. There's hella rappers from the Bay I fuck with, but you know I'm still gonna have to give shout outs to E40 and Be Legit. Still listen to them too. Still listen to Too Short. You feel me? So I still listen to all that shit. I still listen to Messy Mar. You feel me? Even Messy Mar shit with Mozzie was hard. Like Messy Mar is him still to me. Like he's still one of the hardest rappers. Yeah, I just got a song with Young Day called Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, check the chicken and I'm out of there. Golden mouthpiece, baby, I turned out a lot of squares. I see these niggas acting scared cause the mob in there. Fan deuce with me, it get Millie, got the Glock in there. Stop it where all headshots don't pop in the air. And we packing niggas out, it ain't no squabbing fair.
Like I said, Young Day, probably the closest rapper to Mac Dre there is. I was happy to get a song in with him. I'll be bumping the fuck out of his music. I made a song with a rapper from like the Lancaster, Palmdale area. His name is Robbie Moe.
Okay.
He hard as fuck. He be popping shit. He got that Draco swag. He hella hard. Go fuck with my boy Robbie Moe for the record. I got a song with Down Low 6'4". He from up out of Sac. He hella hard. He got that Draco type flow too. He dope as fuck. I'm trying to think of who else from out of California I got songs with. It's for sure them though. For sure them two. They on my next project. That's why it's so easy for me to think right now.
Yeah,
but they definitely on my next project. Download 6'4" and Robbie Moe. Check them out. They hella hard.
Like, is there any artists right now that you try and do a feature with? Because you mentioned how like half of your music damn near be like with features, you know what I mean?
Right. So like I really be keeping it with me and the homies, just because like I've always rapped with the homies. So like I'll make a song and it'll be like, oh, it sounds like the homie should get on here. I always want to get Mac Fly on every album I drop. He's my favorite rapper from San Diego. He's one of the greatest artists I've ever listened to. Even if I didn't know him, he would still be up there amongst Kanye and Jay for sure. Definitely in my eyes one of the greatest artists, and he's from up out of San Diego. Marty McFly just dropped a project called Stealth is Wealth that got so much gang, just be an open notebook with a pen when you listen to that motherfucker, bro. For sure. He's one of the artists that I always, I already made songs with him though, so it's like, but I just feel that way, like he gotta get on every project I drop. If he don't get on it, it's not complete. So for sure him, like I said, that rapper from the Bay, Lil Bear Rubber Band and the Trifling, I definitely want to try to get something in with them within the future, you feel me? Primo Rice one day, Larry June one day. It's hella rappers on here, motherfucker, you feel me? I'll get there one day, you feel me? Right now, I'll just be doing what I do with me and the homies, and when a motherfucker reach out to me, you feel me, and say they fuck with my shit, I'll tell them, you feel me, let's get something in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure.
So, like, what's next for your music right now? You know what I mean? Like, what you got coming out?
I'm about to drop this tape. I'm getting it done by the end of the year. It's going to drop in the beginning of 2023. I don't got a name yet, but the songs on there are so hard. I got a song that McFly's getting on that's going to go crazy. I got songs by myself that's going crazy. Like I said, Robbie Moe and Download 6 on some songs. I got the homie Barzo, the homie Mike Sav, the homie Creej, the homie Bust Down Daniel. Like, it's going to be some motherfuckers on there, man. It's going up there. Oh, and for sure, Player Valley, the song I just dropped.
I done been through the coast in the hood with some Crips. I done been through Salola and a Hass and a dip. I done went to high school in the South with some Brims, and you know it's bulletproof when my base is from the 6. Fucked around in John Adams, made my way through the 90s. Used to catch the phobos down the hill to 69th Street. When I stayed with my pops in the tops where you would find me, or I'll post up in the Grove where the shit got hella grimy.
This drop Player Valley is going to be on that bitch too. Shout out Ryan Anthony for hopping on that. That was real big and monumental for me, having Ryan Anthony, who's one of the biggest artists, on my shit, right along with McFly gonna be on my shit too. So it's like, it's deep for me. You feel me?
You mentioned Church Mob. You know, you mentioned a couple artists that be on there, man. Like,
right. So Church Mob is it's like damn near a label, a conglomerate of some great artists up out of San Diego. We just recently dropped Mob Rules. It's a tape. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, all that. You feel me? You got songs on there by me. Got songs on there by Barzo, Bust Down Daniel, KG the Plug, motherfucking Mike Sav, AOB 50, Cat Fly, G Louise, and Creej. I don't know if I said Creej. He on there too. That motherfucker going crazy though. We all on there. We got the intro and the outro got the same beat, but it's different artists from the label on there. Like the intro is Bust Down Daniel, KG the Plug, and Cat Fly. Then the outro is me and Barzo, and like it just showed like how talented we are, to where we just came up with 2 blaps to the same beat. Like, you know what I mean? They don't sound nothing alike.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then you got it's a compilation disc really, because it got like I'm on like maybe half of it, and Barzo on like a quarter of it, Bust Down Daniel on like a quarter of it, KG the Plug on like a quarter of it, then the other homies is on like 2-3 songs each, you feel me? So it all worked out hella clean. Oh, Rude Boy Momo. I definitely left out the homie Momo name, my bad. Rude Boy Momo is definitely Church Mob Boom. You feel me? That motherfucker going up, bro. Go run that shit up. It's like 15, 16 songs, all slappers, and we got a deluxe version coming soon with like 6 more songs on there. So I meant to add that, all produced by Nochez and Archie. Deluxe version dropping with 6 bonus tracks.
and every single one of those artists is from San Diego.
For sure, yeah. We all from San Diego. We all we not all from the same part of San Diego. Like one of the homies from over here, but we all then like grew up amongst each other. Whether we went to high school together, middle school together, juvenile hall, like for sure. Like I knew for sure everybody since grade school.
Yeah.
For surely. Definitely, most of us went to a school or something in the Valley or Lemon Grove, or we done did time together or something like that, you feel me? But it's all solid individuals that we've known 10 plus, for sure.
Oh yeah. So you try to keep motherfuckers around you that you've been known, you know what I mean?
Right, and it's more so like we all are our own men. We all got our own image, our own brand. Like, you feel me? I'm AOB Eazy. Like, I got the church on my neck, I got it on my chain, but
yeah.
like, this is a conglomerate. All of us together push as one, you feel me? But we still got our own solo identity, you feel me, at the same time. It's really a dope ass thing that me and some people that I grew up with and knew since I was a kid, we living our dreams out together. You feel me? We making music, we growing older together, and we going to the lab and putting out fucking slack. It's like, it's so dope. So boom, like that each of us have a name and a following, that if one of us ain't dropping music, the homie dropping. So we pushing his shit just like it's my shit. You feel me? I go to jail, I catch a violation. I remember it was a time we did a show in LA. We did like 2 shows in LA. We did a show in Riverside. We did a show in San Bernardino. Did a show in Moreno Valley. We was out here doing shows off of one song that we shot a video to, 2018. We all got violated. Me and Barzo had to go sit it down. Barzo did 3 months. I did 2 months for violations. The homie bust down. Daniel got to stay out on house arrest. While we was down, he was still dropping music. He got a Blueface feature and all that. So,
oh shit.
So he's still pushing our shit. We can't, and then that's when we had to back up off each other and stop fucking with each other because we was going to jail for it.
Right.
So until we got off probation, we all finally off probation now. So now we all working again. Motherfucker out here beating his bro up, can't get to the studio. It don't matter because Barzo dropping. If Barzo not dropping, Keeson dropping. If Keeson not dropping, Creej dropping. If Creej not dropping, KG the Plug dropping. If he not dropping, I'm dropping. If he not dropping, Bust Down Daniel dropping. You feel me? And we all pushing our shit as one because we are together. If one of us, bro, we all blowing. We all coming together. You feel me?
It's an advantage when you just use the sources around you. You know what I mean? Like, and it ain't like, you know what I mean, no weird shit. It's just like everybody understands the same goal. You feel me? Like,
yeah, that's facts. We got a solid team of us. We all rappers, and we got a motherfucker that shoot videos for us. Shout out Rich at the kitchen with my partner Debo. We got some of the biggest cameramen, and they church mob. They're church mob. They're with us. When I want to shoot, I'm reaching out to them. I might have to shoot with somebody else because they might be booked or out of town or something. But off the dribble, my money going to them first because they helped us get to where we are, and we helped them get to where they are. You feel me? We move as one at the same time. Then I got the same studios. I go to Slam or I go to Black Wave. These are the same dudes I've been going to 5 years. They know how I record. They know what I need. I get in my bread. They make my shit sound right, and that's love. And I've been doing it with them forever. And then when it comes to the beats, Nochez and Archie and Jay-ism, these motherfuckers I know when I need beats, we go to them and they tear us off with the beats and we give them they cut and we good. Like, you feel me? It's like it's a machine, bro, and it's well oiled and we just mobbing, bro. And then like I said, if one of the motherfucking wheels ain't going, this one going, so we good. You feel me? We never sit around like, hey, bro, where can I go to the studio, man? Like, if the homie call me with that, like, bitch, you know, call Slim. The fuck, get on my phone and call Slim. The fuck you mean? You feel me? I've been fucking with the same people. Like, it's clean. It's lovely. It's a smooth program. We programming.
So for you to like do a feature, like, what does it really take for you? You know what I mean? Like, do you gotta like build some type of like know about of the person relationship?
Sure. You know how I explained to you how I care about music and shit like that.
Right.
Like, and I'm a perfectionist. So it's like, if a motherfucker, I listen to a lot of rappers, and if I really like their music, I'm gonna reach out to them and tap in with them. Just like the rappers I named that are on my shit, like, I more than likely reached out to them because I heard their shit and I fucked with it. You feel me? But if a motherfucker reach out to me and like off the dribble, I need some bread because I be like, you feel me? But if I fuck with your shit, I'm already reach out to you. You feel me? I really like running into motherfuckers and then seeing what type of shit they on. Like for instance, like if I see you out in public and you approach me and say, hey, what's the deal? I whoop de whoop whoop whoop. I fuck with your music. Let's get some in. Then I'm more than likely gonna fuck with you because I see you out here doing what you rapping about. A lot of motherfuckers be like, hey, hop on your song with me, you know, send me the song, and they talking about doing this and that, and I'm like, if I get on this, I'm low key stamping you. That's okay, like, and I know you don't do that. So it's like, I gotta be careful on who I do features with. Like, you gotta pay for me to hop on your shit, or you gotta prove to me you really doing that shit, or I really gotta like your shit. Simple. Yeah,
that's fact. So like, if a motherfucker was trying to get an Eazy feature, you know what I mean, like, how much would that run him, you know what I mean?
Right now, 300. Ain't nothing but 300 on the PayPal. Go ahead and shoot that. Shoot me the song. I would prefer if you around me, if you local, you feel me, we could go to my lab, but still send me the beat and the concept or whatever, and we could go do it together. Or you could already make the song and just send it to me, and I'll send it back to you. Yeah, man, it's AOB Eazy. You feel me? Just got one in with my boy K Shot on, bro. Y'all tap in, fuck around, man. Come support the grind, yeah.
Popping all this grease, I might start a fire. I really got indicted and you got DUIs. From the valley, bitch, I'm seasoned like some rally fries. I was reading cartels trying to pass some time. Now I'm with an IG model finna max your spine. Bitch came with 500, access denied. Better run up 10 before you tap my line. Fly 4 and pulling up with the slap inside.